Welcome to Freedom Queen Live from Philadelphia. I am in Philadelphia this morning. I called my mom this morning and I said, she goes, "Where are you now? Where are you now?" I'm like, "I'm in Philadelphia." So welcome to Freedom Queen Live from Philadelphia. I have the coolest office space today. Comment in the chat, where are you tuning in from? My clients are literally all around the world. So make sure that you tune in the chat and let me know where you're at. I'm going to post our video link everywhere. Oh my God. Welcome everyone. Okay, let's see who is with us this morning, this week. I feel like a new woman after doing the VIP weekend with Lauren. And I want to talk with you today about something really special because, and if you're watching right now and you haven't said hello in the comments, make sure that you say hello. I need to know who is here with us. If you're watching with us, celebrating Canadian Thanksgiving today and getting ready, watching Freedom Queen Live. Hi, Maria. Maria's in our $1 Million Movements Mastermind. So welcome, Maria. I'm so glad that you're here. Happy Canadian Thanksgiving for those of you that are Canadian. The background is incredible. You guys, I love this office in Philly that I have for the week. And then next week, I'm heading to Costa Rica. Oh my God, all my favorite humans are here. Maria's here, Remy's here. Remy's in our membership experience and she's a VIP membership client. Gemma's in our headquarters. Hey, Gemma. Catherine, hey, Brid, just as Kate, we just saw each other. Catherine's also a VIP member. We just got off our bi-weekly 15-minute call. Okay. I want to share with you a couple of things. Now, if you're in our membership, you are inside a momentum season. This is your momentum season. This is your time to shine. This is your time to go super big inside of your life, inside of your business. Put a yes in the chat if you're in momentum season. Momentum season inside of our membership. Strong by Bailey Allison. Yeah, for Costa Rica. Oh my gosh. Hi, Bailey. I'm so excited to see you. Leisha's here. Hey, Leisha. Yeah, for Costa Rica. Amazing. Okay, I'm getting too excited. Put a yes in the chat if you are in momentum season. Hey, Shabby. Hey, Kate. Put a yes in the chat if you're in momentum season. Yes, yes, yes. Hey, Jamie. Momentum season to me is the biggest gift that you can give to yourself. Saying yes to momentum season is one of the best things that you can do because it's not just going to affect the rest of this year, but it's also going to affect 2024. And this is your life that we're talking about, which is so important to me. So if you're inside of the membership, number one, I want to say this. We are featuring people on our Instagram platform. Instead of having you come on Freedom Queen Live this week, we're going to have Irene inside of the membership come on our Instagram platform. Irene literally just implemented what she learned in the membership and then signed on a 5K client. And we're also going to have Elena coming on our Instagram account as well. She said, I want to start doing 10K months again. And then she implemented everything from the membership and then did 10K months, which is just incredible. So we're going to have her on the Instagram account as well. This is your reminder that if you're in the membership, make sure that you're engaging and you're using the chat so I can hear about what's going on. And after this live today, I'm going to drop a riff inside of the chat as well. A secret riff. I want you to ask yourself this question, okay? I want you to just get on this frequency. Are you with me? What if you did get everything that you want? What if you did get every single thing that you want? What if the $10,000 months, the $50,000 months, the $100,000 months, the $500,000 months, what if the feeling of peace in your life, the health, the relationship with your partner, the workout routine, whatever it is, what if it was possible? So I want to tell you a little story that happened this weekend when I did the VIP private client experience in New York City with a client this weekend that changed my life. I had the most incredible weekend. And on Friday night, I was laying in bed and I could not sleep. I could not sleep. I was so excited. I was so excited about business and life. I was like, I cannot sleep. I'm in my plaza robe, like in bed. I'm on my computer. I'm on my phone. Some of you actually purchased the thing that I sold while I was in bed that night because I couldn't sleep. Put a yes in the chat if you're in the 50K month mini mind. Put a yes in the chat if you purchased that. We've had like 16 people sign up. But here's what happened that blew my mind. And I want you to get on this frequency of what if? What if it's possible? What if you do blow up? What if your social media goes viral? What if you were happy? What if you were at peace? What if you got those dream clients? What if you got the condo? What if you got the housing? What if you got the feeling in your body? Remy's in the 50K month mini mind. So you guys know I'm super magical, like I'm like magic, excitement, but also like, let's get to work, you know? Yes, so excited for the mini mind. Something happened and I'm on this frequency that I want you to tap into today. Friday night, I'm laying in bed and I'm like tapping into magic. You know, I said yes to doing this VIP weekend with Lauren. We had an amazing experience. I'm like having all these downloads. I'm really immersing myself in the experience. And I'm like, we need to drop a 50K month mini mind. Have you ever gotten a download? You're like, you need to do this and you need to do it now. Have you ever had that happen to you? You're like, this offer, this thing, I need to make this move and it doesn't make any sense, but you're like, I need to do this. This is what happens to me. Okay. So I'm like, all right, we're going to do this. We're going to drop this 50K month mini mind. I'm going to go into Canva. I'm going to get the painting. Here's what we're going to be teaching on. Here's what we're going to do. Now, when I drop programs, because I've built the brand, they sell out. Like 99.9% of the time, programs that I drop, they sell out. That is because of everything that I teach inside of the membership and our headquarters and our mastermind, okay? They always sell out. However, when I dropped the program, I said to myself, what if it sells out in your sleep? I said, what if it sells out in your sleep? Okay. So for the 50K month mini mind, we sold the mini mind at $297 for 10 spots, and then we raised the price. Okay. So it hasn't like, there's more people that can join the mini mind still. And if you're in the mini mind, you're going to love how we're structuring this program. But I said, what if it sells out at the pre-sale? Because the pre-sale price was $297. I go to sleep, Freedom Queen, and I say to God, what if it sells out by the time you wake up? By the next morning? What if? What if that's possible? I wake up in the morning. And 9 people had purchased the mini mind. And then by the time I have breakfast, the pre-sale is sold out. Now, you might be sitting there and thinking, well, Bridge, like you have this movement, you have this brand, you have this thing that you've built. So of course it sells out. Yes, that happens. Like when we drop programs, they typically sell out. 99.9% of the time they sell out, but most of the time it takes a couple of days, sometimes a couple of weeks, sometimes a month to sell out a program. And I just played with the energy of what if it does this? When was the last time you dared to play on the frequency of, but what if it sells out? But what if somebody does buy? But what if you drop that private coaching offer today, the one you've been dreaming of dropping, and someone does buy it? What if you do sign on the 40 clients in that program? What if you do drop a mastermind and people buy it? I love teaching you strategy, but today is not one of those times. Today, I want you to get on the frequency of what if it does work out for you? What if you were the one that did build the $1 million business? The multi-million-dollar business? What if? And I want you to get on the Freedom Queen ship and sail out to sea with me and go on this incredible adventure. Put a yes in the chat if you can commit to for the rest of this year. Every single time you hear your mind go, it's not possible, you say, but what if it is? I just got chills. Irene says, this is so aligned. I connected huge to my big vision and felt the what if. What if things start to happen for you that you just didn't even know were possible? What if? And every single time adversity comes up in your life, I want you to use it as a sign that it is happening, that thing is going to happen for you. Like I said, I love strategy. And yes, when I posted the mini mind, I had a strategy, the exact strategy that I teach you inside of the membership. However, the biggest piece I asked myself is, what if? What if? What if that crazy dream, the one that doesn't make sense, the one that like logically, if you were to look at your business, it doesn't make sense. What if it did happen that way? And get on this frequency. Irene says, aye, Captain, I'm on the ship with you. Leisha says, what if? Yes, commit it. Maria says, everything I ask for comes to me. I just have to ask for more. Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen on this Monday morning at Freedom Queen Live? Hey, Brittany. Amen. I ask myself this all the time. If everything you've ever asked for has happened, why not you dare to dream bigger? Why not you? Why not you watching this right now? You be the one that gets everything you want by the end of this year. And here's the next piece of this. Here's the next piece of this. You owe it to yourself to be all in. I'm going to say that again. You owe it to yourself to be all in. Are you all in? Are there areas in your business where maybe you're not showing up 100%? Are there times when you go to post on your Instagram stories and you say to yourself, well, no, I'm vibe. Well, I'm not high vibe. Well, I don't look good. Well, I don't feel good right now, so I'm not going to sell it. Are there times when you go to make that post and you don't make the post because you're afraid of what other people are going to think? You're afraid of offending someone. You're afraid of being misunderstood. You're afraid of people not liking you. Or maybe you think, I sold enough today. I don't need to sell anymore. I don't need to talk about your work, your literal piece of gold that's going to change someone's life. Are there areas in your business where you've pulled back a little bit? This weekend, I tapped into these two things. What if the most buck wild, crazy dreams, the most extraordinary things are possible? And then every single time that like the fear, the thing comes up, you say to yourself, but what if it is? What if it is? And then the second piece is you owe it to yourself to be all in. Like, cut the cords. You're in the ship. We're sailing to sea. Okay. We're out in the waves and we're going on a crazy adventure. Do not let the rest of this year go by. I mean, don't even let another second go by where you're not 100% all in and committed to what you're doing. Put a yes in the chat if you can already identify one way in your business that you're not all in. Put a yes in the chat. And there better be like 20 yeses in the chat. There better be 20, 30 yeses in the chat, because I can always identify, you can always identify one way that maybe there's still a little tie. There's still a little piece of you that's holding back from actually stepping into your momentum season? What would it look like if when you said, I sold enough today, you sold one more time? What would it look like if you said, I posted enough today, you post it one more time? What would it look like if you stopped posting the fluffy content and you said, I'm going to get specific? You're going to get specific. What if you said, had all these excuses for why you can't post on TikTok and you were just like, no, not available for that. I'm going to post on TikTok every day. What would it look like for you if you said, you know what? I owe it to myself to go to the gym, to sell the higher ticket, to take time to look at your Instagram stories, look at your messaging, take time, intentionality, look at your copy and go, does this make sense? Who's done that before? One of the biggest forms of self-sabotage is continuing to take the same action without even auditing whether or not it's the right action. When was the last time you took a moment to actually look at your sales process? You looked at your copy, you looked at your messaging, and you said, does this even make sense? Is this clear? I feel like I was speaking to someone's soul right there. Brittany and Anja, Maria, Catherine, yes, I'm ready to turn it around. Yes, I'm cleaning that up now. Yep. Gemma says, I can do more personal reaching out and communication, still some self-doubt, but that's possible. Yes, going live on the TikTok one, I feel so forward to move. And Brittany, if you're having that self-doubt, and anyone that has self-doubt, amazing. Me too. And that self-doubt can come. But the thing is, it's like the post that I made this morning, and thank you for everyone that's sharing that post. That post has gotten so many shares because I think that post is going to wake up the world. You can have self-doubt. You can feel unqualified. You can feel like you're not ready. But that's the point, because you're not qualified. You're not ready. You don't actually become ready and get the crazy things until you do the things to get that end result. I want you to imagine today, like you're taking yourself out of the box that you've put yourself in, and you're putting yourself over here and you're setting yourself free. Just tap into the frequency of, what if you could have a sold out launch? What if you could sign on clients and blow up in the industry? What if you can? And that honestly has been one of my biggest secrets in business. I don't play on other people's frequencies of, oh, well, woe is me. No. Yes is me. Why not you? People are going to say like, oh, well, the economy, the algorithm, the industry. You play in a different world. You are in a different realm. You are in a completely different ocean. You have so much more power than you know that you have. And that's why I told you this story at the beginning of this training today. When I laid there in bed on Friday night and I said, let's play. Okay. I said, if you believe that we are the creators of a reality and ask and you shall receive is accurate, let's start asking. Let's start creating. And so I asked God, let's sell this out. Can I sell this out? What if it sells out? Boom, it sells out. Okay. What if? Insert what you want. And then the second piece is, you owe it to yourself to move so big. You owe it to yourself to get yourself out of that box and into the Freedom Queen ship that's sailing, because we're moving, we're going. You owe it to yourself to join the ride. And you might feel nervous, and you might feel like, what the heck am I doing? What did I just say yes to? What did I sign up for? But just like last week, when I talked about, I had a decision last week. I can either stay and be cute and cozy and comfortable and keep building Freedom Queen at the rate that I'm building it, or I can take it to another level. Are you going to take it to another level? Someone recently posted, I just joined the mini mind. A couple people said, I'm hiring you because you're my up level coach. Said, okay, we have another identity. We are an up level coach. She said, you're my wealth and up level coach. I love that. Are you going to stay comfortable and end the year, go into 2024, and today, like, that was cute and comfy? Or are you going to get on the Freedom Queen ship and say, what if I did this and it was crazy and it happened, and then I took the action despite being so afraid, despite not being ready, despite not being qualified, and then you and I ended up on the island that you said all of those things would happen, and it was happening. You want to get around people that are playing in that frequency. Put a yes in the chat if you can get into that frequency. And I'm so glad that I experienced that on Friday night. And every day since then, now I'm doing it all the time. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if this happens? Oh my God, what if this happens? And I promise you, it will start happening. I promise you, things will start shifting behind the scenes and working out for you that you didn't even know were going to start happening. But you've got to stop playing in the mindset realm of smallness, of little goals, of little achievements, of little launches. You're bigger than that. If you're in Freedom Queen and you're watching this, you are bigger than the goals that you're setting. When I was at the conference last week and I was talking to this woman, she said to me, oh yeah, our goal is $250 million per year. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay. Well, that's expansive. What if your goals that you've currently set are actually too small, because what you're actually destined to do is do much bigger things? And what if your achievements didn't even have to be like linear, didn't even have to be incremental? You just went boom and then jumped because you shifted. And this has happened for me many times in my business. Many times in my business, yeah, like it's grown, but a lot of times it's been like boom, and now we've shifted identities. Boom, now we've shifted identities. Do you know what I'm talking about? What if that was the growth that you had? Yes, 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 yes. No more playing small. And these things, people say them all the time. But if you have these small goals that you've been reaching for, I want you to start seeing yourself as someone that can do something way bigger than that. And then start expecting it to happen. Just like on Friday night, I expected full heart, full faith. I was like, oh, baby, it's going to happen. Because everything works out for you. Everything is working out in your favor. Everything is working out for you. And then you owe it to yourself to be 100% all in. 100% all in. Freedom Queen ship. We're setting sail today. Goodbye. Goodbye. I wasn't going to tell you this last thing, but I think it needs to be said. Put the word here if you're still here with me. Put the word here if you're still here with me. I can't tell who's live or how many people are live with me. So put the word here if you're still here with me. I wasn't going to say this story, but I am going to tell you this story. Put it in the chat if you're here with me. Collapse timelines. Yes, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And the rest of Q4 and the rest of the year and the rest of your life. Remy says here. Okay, Remy's here. Kate's here. Hey, Kate. Okay. Rabaya, Irene, Haley James, Bridget James, Jamie. Okay, here. Okay, I want to teach you something very quickly, and I wasn't going to talk about this, but I think it needs to be said. I know it needs to be said. My soul is telling me to tell you this, and I shared this with my private client when we did the VIP experience in New York, and I think, like, this is what we're doing today. This is it. This is what we're doing today. This is it. Okay, here we go. There's something in life, in the world, in the universe, called an event horizon. And in the universe, an event horizon is essentially a black hole in space. And in the black hole, what happens is on the outside, you can't even tell that anything is happening. On the outside, it looks like space. Like there's just nothing, like it's just the same stuff. But on the inside, what happens is when you enter the black hole, everything is changing and you can never return. And what happens is the door, not like a door closes, is that you literally change complete paradigms by going through this black hole. You can't even like unlock the back door. You can't even like walk back to the old ship. Jump from one ship, like it's gone. It's gone. You're in a new realm. You're in a new paradigm, a new reality. And so what happens is when you are going through an event horizon in your life, this part really gets me. On the outside, everything seems to be going per usual. On the outside, everything seems to be completely normal, same thing. But on the inside, everything has changed. And you can no longer go back to an old reality because there's no door. There's no key. There's no lock to unlock. There's no ship to jump. You've entered a whole new paradigm. And there's no way that you can even turn back. I have chills. And the part that gets me every time is this. On the outside, everything seems to be the same, but on the inside, everything for you has changed. What if this morning you experienced an event horizon where you no longer lived in the reality of the 10K months was possible and you went to 20, where maybe you've always done some sort of launch numbers and then you double it, you triple it, you 10x it. What if you took all of the money that you've made from the start of this year to now, and you made it in the last quarter? And that was the new paradigm that you were in. I believe that you, at least one of you, I know right now while watching this, including myself, I'll say it for me, I know for sure, went through an event horizon where I imagine this massive ship that you and I are on. Go with me here. This massive ship that you and I are on with like massive golden sails. And we've pulled up the anchor from the ground, from the bottom of the ocean. And we've said, let's set sail. Let's sail the sea. And we can't even turn back the ship because we're on a completely different planet. And you're sailing, you're moving, you're going to a world that you didn't even know existed. And not only when you go on this adventure, do you feel crazy? Do you feel like, oh my God, everything is happening and it's fun and it's exciting? But I will also tell you this, storms will come. When we're on the Freedom Queen ship, storms will come while we're at sea. Waves will happen, but we're in the vehicle. We're in the thing together, going to the island, creating an adventure in this completely new paradigm. Here I go again, all emotional, feeling this in my soul and every cell of my body, still trying to decide but this is inspiring to me. Well, our membership is a perfect place for that if you're still trying to figure out what you want to be doing, and watch the 3-day sold out coaching program. Put a yes in the chat if you're like, I can do this. Put a yes in the chat if you're like, I'm going to be the one to actually do this. If you guys know me, I am that person. I'm like, I don't know how, but I'm going to get on the ship and I'm going to say, I just went through an event horizon because I know that I did. And you're going to get on the ship and you're going to set sail. Put a yes on the chat, in the chat, if you're in the ship. If you're like, I'm in the ship. Let's go, baby. We're setting sail. We're doing this. And I know this doesn't have to make sense to a lot of people. Nothing that you've done has made sense to a lot of people. You're not meant to make sense to a lot of people. You don't have to. Yes, I can do this. Yes, I'm the one. It's me. I can do this. Okay, Freedom Queen. If you're inside of the membership, let's continue this chat inside of the community chat, inside of the membership. I'm going to drop the link there to log in. If you're inside of the membership, log in. And what I want you to do is put inside of the community chat today, like right after this, I want you to put in the chat, what is your what if for the rest of this year? What if insert this happens? What if insert this thing that happened? Okay, put that in the chat. What if this happens? That in the chat. If you're inside of the 50K month mini mind, that is happening. When is that happening? That starts next week. So if you're inside of the 50K month mini mind, that's happening next week. That's 2 weeks of very close proximity, intense mentorship. It's a mixture of coaching and mentorship. And what I mean by that is inside of the mini mind, a 50K month mini mind, I'm going to be giving you frameworks because I'm a big nerd. And I love to give you frameworks that you can actually learn from, like learn the real strategy behind the actual work that we're doing. And then also what I'm going to have you do is create the strategy that works for you. Create the strategy that works for you inside of the mini mind. Hey, Chelsea, if you guys haven't joined the mini mind and you want to be a part of that, I just put the link in the chat. You can click there to sign up. And then what happens is after you sign up, you'll get an onboarding form from me via email. Usually I say things like, I'm about to turn it up. You're about to turn it up. You're about to be on your next level. But the actual truth is that you're already there. You're not about to be in momentum season. You're not about to step into your next level. You're not about to make whatever amount of money. You're not about to feel this way. Done. We've entered the event horizon. We've already moved through the experience of the black hole. We are in the ship. We've already set sail. You and I are in our bathing suits with like these beautiful scarves on, setting sea. Like we're already there. We've already arrived. We're already here. We're alive. It's happening. We've already set sail. Do you agree? This week, if you're inside of my programs, one of the things I'm going big on with clients right now is strategy, because you need both. You need to know, how does this work? You actually need to know the framework, and then also the embodiment piece as well. You need to be her. No more waiting. No more waiting. Okay, Freedom Queen. Today was one of my favorite things ever. If you're inside of the membership, I want you to post in the chat, what if this happens? And I'm going to hold you accountable. Freedom Queen fam is going to hold you accountable. If you're not inside of the 50K month mini mind, I just put the link in the chat. After you sign up, send me a message on Instagram so I can celebrate with you and be like, whoop, whoop, you're in the 50K month mini mind. And then what else? If you've been wanting to look at our mastermind, our $1 Million Movements Mastermind, send me a message to apply for that. Or we have our headquarters enrolling right now as well. You're not stepping into your next level. You're already in it. Okay, Freedom Queen. I will see you same time, same place next week. Next week, we're going to have a guest on where we're going to be featuring them. Olivia's here. This was fire as usual. Rochelle's here. Olivia is here. As a reminder, I said it earlier, but Irene and Lena, you both are being featured on our Instagram because you're action takers, are money makers. You are taking action, implementing. And so is Elena. You're already going to be featured inside of it, which I'm really excited about. And keep showing up inside of the membership because we're going to select a member to come on next week to be featured on Freedom Queen Live. Okay, everyone. Welcome to the greatest season of your life.